Good morning. Today is Tuesday, the 27th of May. We are back at it. Yesterday we took the day off. Right now we are taking Sophia to school. Sophia, you want to say hi? And then we will get going. We started a little late. Ooh, why is that on cold? Alright, we'll have DoorDash on, Uber Eats on. Yeah, there's a doggy. We'll have DoorDash on, Uber Eats on, Move Kitty. And we're doing Earn by Offer today. We're taking orders that make sense. Nothing under $5 though, because ain't nobody got time for that. So we're manifesting no bad orders, right, Soph? No bad orders. But let's take her to school and get this day started. Say bye-bye. Alright, Sophia's all dropped off. Now let's go get some gas and then start our day. We're currently at 72 AR, but that will probably drop because we are not taking bad orders like Sophia said. Alright, full tank of gas, $18 down. 2 to 6 estimate wait time on DoorDash. Let's get this day started. The minimum we can make today is $166. We're working till 6 o'clock, so we should be able to do that. We have to make $166 each day. The bad thing is Saturday it's supposed to thunderstorm, so we'll see how long we last then. But yeah, that's about it. We got DoorDash on, Uber Eats on. Just waiting for our first order. Couldn't get to me this when I was still at the gas station. Anyway, we got a $6.75 Wawa order going 2.3 miles. Let's go do it. We gotta turn it around. Alright, we're back at Wawa. Let's hope that it's right. It does have a smoothie and a iced coffee. Alright, that's all picked up. 6 minutes, 1.62 miles to the drop off. Alright, that's all dropped off. We have our next order, $26 and some odd cents for 20 miles. Picking up at Walgreens. It is going to Smyrna, but it's $26, so let's go do it. Alright, let's go pick this up. We're here now. Alright, that's all picked up. 30 minutes, 17 miles to the drop off. Dude, what the heck? People don't look. All it is one little bag. Alright, let's drop this off. Looks like they already have a Walgreens up there. Your door. Have a good day. Alright, that's all dropped off. Let's go back to the zone. Alright, that was all base pay. Uber tried sending me a 27 for 65 items going further down to Dover. No thank you. $27 for an hour's worth of work ain't that bad, but one, it's 65 items, and two, I don't know the area. I don't know what areas are good, what areas are bad, if they have third floor apartments, and I'm not about to take up 65 items to a third floor apartment. So yeah, we'll stick to our zone. back in the zone. That order took about an hour total, so not bad. Alright, we're doing next order, $9 for 5-6 miles, something like that. Picking up at Surf Bagel. Let's go do it. Alright, let's go see if this is right. Doesn't look busy. Front rear seat. Alright. Still working on it. Alright, can't verify the order. Bag is sealed. We got it. 10 minutes, 5 miles. Let's go. Alright, let's go drop this off. You're not going to be able to see. Leave it door. Alright, 1 to 3 on DoorDash. What the hell is that? Taking up the whole damn road. Hold on. People did it to me again. Got our next order, Surf Bagel. Gotta turn around. Let's go over there. Alright, we're back. Let's go see if this one's ready. do not knock, just leave on the doorstep. Okay. Okay, sneeze. 9 minutes, 2.6 miles. Alright, let's go drop it off. Alright, 3 to 12. I'm back down to silver. I'm not shopping for $3.50, even if it is 1 mile and 1 item. Not happening. Alright, we got our next order, 1448. Picking up here at Panera. We got about a 5-minute wait, but it's all good. So we picked it up a iced caramel latte, plain cream cheese, and a plain bagel toasted. That's all picked up. 18 minutes. It says 10 miles, but the thing said 8, so whatever. Okay, I know why it said 10 and then it said 8 on the thing. The miles are wrong on the GPS. Oh my god, look at that pretty horse. So cute. Alright, let's get drop this off. Leave it door. Alright, that's all dropped off. 15 to 23 minutes. Wait. Oh, absolutely not. $5 for 9.4 miles. No, thank you. $3.75 for 3.7 miles. Nope. Not doing that one either. Alright, we got this next order. Let's head over to Pokeburst. That's all picked up. 16 minutes, 7.2 miles. 2 to drop off. Going to Stepford Wasteland. Going to Ugly Duckling. I delivered there before. Alright, we're here. Let's go drop it off. Parking's around back. All the kids are outside playing. Alright, that's all dropped off. 2 to 7 on DoorDash. Alright, we got our next order. Wawa, $7.75 for 4.9 miles. Let's go. No thank you. I don't want to add another $2 for 2.1 miles. I'm good. That's all picked up. 7 minutes, 2.5 miles to drop off. Alright, leave it in the office with secretary. Alright, let's go. Alright, that's all dropped off. 2 to 9 on DoorDash. Looks like we're going to Burger King next. Let's head over there. Let's go see if this is right. Alright, that's all picked up. 9 minutes, 3.8 miles to drop off. We're going over to the Estates of St. Anne. Alright, that's all dropped off to 9 on DoorDash. Alright, we got our next order. Wendy's 744. Let's go do it. Alright, let's go see if it's ready. No parking spot. Nope. Guess I'm parking here. Alright, that's all picked up. 11 minutes, 3 miles to drop off. Alright, let's go drop this off. Leave that door. Okay. Alright, 1 to 3 on DoorDash. Alright, we have our next order, $10 for a couple miles. Let's go do it. It's giant shopping for 6 items. I deliver to her once a week for her flush sparkling water. Alright, that's all shopped for. Took longer to fix the app. 4 minutes, 0.88 miles to drop off. Funny story. I actually know the blush girl. I shop for her all the time. She's like used my full name. I was like, wow, wait, what? And then she told me who she was, because it only says like the first name and the last initial. Alright, that's all dropped off. Her roof does look great. But 1 to 5 on DoorDash. Alright, I'm $63 away from my goal. But I think I'm going to get something to eat because I'm hungry. What is this? No, Panera is packed. I am not going anywhere near Panera. I'm going to grab something to eat and then go head by Acme, I think. So, yeah. Let's go get some chicken nuggets. Alright, we got our next order. $16.50. It is going 14 miles. But I don't care because all the other orders are crap. Like $4 for 3 miles, $2 for 2 miles, $2 for 9 miles. No thank you. Let's go to Applebee's. This one's going to the jail. Yay. Fun times. We know how much I love going there. Alright, let's go see if this is ready. Well, it looks like I'm going to jail. In 15 minutes, 12.95 miles. I messaged my husband. DoorDash is sending me to jail. He called me so quick. Gotta keep them on their toes. Alright, let's go turn ourselves in. Alright, we got our next order, $22.50 for 8 miles. Shopping for how many items? 11 items at Food Lion. Let's go do it. Let's go shopping. Alright, that's all shots for. Lady grabbed my butt. Anyway, 14 minutes, 6.47 miles to drop off. After this, I'll be $25 away from my goal. Alright, let's go drop this off. Her too. 1 to 4. Alright, that's all dropped off. We have our next order, $10. It's for 8 miles, but it's the one all the way down by back in town, so it's all good. Let's go. And then we have $15 more. Oh, and the repair added $6.
201 area code
nice.
Said, a customer added $6 tip on a fast food lion order delivered at 5/27, 3:24 p.m. Keep up the great work.
Nice. Alright, let's go pick these 2 orders up. They're going right down the street. Alright, they're both picked up. The first one is 5 minutes, 0.5 miles to the drop off. Alright, next one is 4 minutes, 1.15 miles. Let's go drop this off. Alright, it's all dropped off 1 to 2. Alright, looks like we're headed back to Food Line. $13 for 6 items, 2 customers. Oh, the new addition to the school looks awesome. That is huge. Alright, let's start shopping. They each have 3 items each. Where's the app acting up when I need to check out and go and nothing's loading? That one's dropped off, the next one's 11 minutes, 4 miles. Alright, I'm done for today. I will post the numbers of what I made. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night.